Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Conwal Singh Bakshi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to speak and participate in this general debate. First of all, I would like to start my contribution by paying tribute to those affected by yesterday's bombing in Manchester. Mr. Speaker, 22 victims who went for an event to enjoy that but never came back home. So that shows we are living in a very vulnerable situation. And I would like to pay tribute to our police, intelligence people, as well as defense forces who make sure that we live in a very secured atmosphere in New Zealand. On this note, Mr. Speaker, I would like to also acknowledge the work done by the employees of the corrections who are ensuring that the inmates who are there, they get right opportunity to ensure that they get proper training and they also have get the opportunity to help themselves to get eradicate from alcohol and drug situation. And that is why, as the Minister, Honourable Louise Upston mentioned, that the employers are looking for such employees who are drug-free, alcohol-free and can work. And these inmates have got opportunity to prove themselves that they can work when they complete their sentences. Mr. Speaker, I am looking forward for tomorrow when Honourable Stephen Joyce will deliver his first budget, and that will be the 9th budget by national-led government. Mr. Speaker, these budgets have been working for the brighter future of New Zealand, improving public services, investing in infrastructure, for need for growing economy and sharing the benefits of economy while working to reduce debt to shore up our resilience for any further shocks. As Honourable Nikki Wagner mentioned, the earthquake in Christchurch and Kaikoura and recent floods in Itchcombe shows that we are at the mercy of Mother Nature, and any incident can happen at any time. So we have to be prepared to face such situations. Mr. Speaker, one of the speakers from Labour side said that he can't see what the government is doing. But I can tell him that I have been visiting a number of workplaces as well as construction sites, and I have been told that right now in Auckland, we have got more than 60 tower cranes working in the construction industry. In comparison, in New York, there are only 45 and 34 in London. That shows that the construction industry is at full boom in Auckland and highest investment going in that area. It is not only that the government is building the infrastructure, but houses are being built, commercial establishments are being built. That shows the economy is doing very well. Mr. Speaker, I was also told that if you miss out concrete delivery in Wellington, you have to wait for 1 week to get the next appointment. Similarly, if you miss out in Auckland, you have to wait for 3 weeks before you can get concrete for your construction site. Mr. Speaker, these are the things which are really showing that this government is working to ensure that we have got infrastructure. Chris Hipkin was mentioning that we are not prepared for, the schools are overcrowded. I can tell him that recently I went to the opening of Koru School in Mangere, which was rebuilt with the new facility. The kids in the school are so happy to see the new facility that they were very enthusiastic that when they are going to enter those classes. Mr. Speaker, we have invested millions of dollars in Auckland alone to ensure that we have got facilities so that the kids, our future, can have best education in days to come. If we talk about the law and order and justice sector, Mr. Speaker, the government announced that we will be spending more than $500 million in next 4 years, which will enhance the safety of people at their home, at their community. We are making sure, Mr. Speaker, that all these things happen, and that will be under the strong leadership of Right Honorable Bill English and his team, and tomorrow's budget will show that again. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Stuart Nash.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We've